Hi, today I like to talk about the winterscape of this natural trail. All the summer glory ended, right? And it's all too much dead grasses and the dead flowers and so forth. But I still feel there's a beauties in there. I think I made a video a while ago, but even now I still feel like this is like early December 2021. If you walk around, and I feel like a little bit, I don't know, I feel old or something, but and are still beautiful, and I can tell the name of the plant when it's dead. This is a sunflower, and it is like a bowl-like seed head. And unlike the flower, is like a pretty much like a flat, but yeah, seed head is like a bowl, and yeah, it's like a reminds me of the past glory. I visited this Japanese haiku by Basho. Like you visit this field of battleground, and you see only the all the grasses growing, and so the Basho see the remnants of the dream of the soldiers who fought them. This is like a 17th century, 16th century time of 18th century maybe, the haiku. This is wavy leaf, thistle, and it's a little bit tight compared to the masked thistle, but it's a beautiful seed head, and I can imagine the flower also is kind of pretty, but it's tight. It's not open like masked thistle, and very nice. This is a Russian olive. It's a famous, notorious the weed trees in Colorado that taking over all the vegetation. Cattail is wherever the swampy area they grow like their own hole. This is a prairie aster. It's a tall variety of white flowering aster. And coming up is a Thistle. Thistle also has a white flowering Thistle and purple flowering Thistle. And now I think this is the tall goldenrod. This is kind of a rare here because most of the goldenrod is very, very short, but this is like a way over like a 6 feet or something, 7 feet maybe, and very tall goldenrod. This is Prairie Dog. Prairie Dog finishes flowering period very, very early. Even the springtime, it's already flowering is finished and is brown like this. But this particular shape remains entire season and lasting till the winter. And I thought it was very, very interesting to see that particular stalk, brown stalk everywhere, even the other flowers are blooming. So this is Prairie Dog. And this is the common sunflower. I told you it's like a ball-like shape. And yeah, this I remember. It was beautiful when it's flowering. One of the favorite flowers in the summertime. This is the wavy leaf thistle again, and the seed head is a little bit tight, and it's not open, and it's gonna rise. I think you can see around this area musk thistle and also Scotch thistle. This is pineapple weed, and flowers are, kind of insignificant in a way, but when it's autumn comes, this flower, this remnant is kind of a reddish color, and it's like stands out among the other colors of most of the like a yellow. This is wild rose, of course. This is a red hips hanging on, and it's very distinguishable in this particular landscape, and beautiful in a way. Okay, so this is prickly poppy, and as you know, prickly poppy is very rampant. I think it's annual. However, you can see at the bottom of this dead stem, the green growth is growing there. So I think this green growth doesn't mean that it's gonna stay for the next season. I think it's gonna die, but the green growth started already at the bottom of the stem there. And the flower head is kind of interesting also. It's like this one burst open and the seeds scattered all over the place. And prickly poppy is very common, but it's not spreading all over the place. It's spreading like a disturbed area pretty much, and you can see in a certain area. This is like a shorter kind of goldenrod. It's very different from a medium height and tall height goldenrod, and so it's kind of interesting to see many different heights. This is musk thistle. This is thistle coming from Europe. I think established here in the Colorado, and taking over, but not necessarily taking over. But it's a majority of the thistle here is musk thistle. Rabbit brush is very common, and it's beautiful at the end of the summer, like even September, it's start to bloom, and it's beautiful yellow, and I love that. I became to be fond of this particular flowers, rabbit brush, and this is perennials or whatever, annuals, I don't know, but it's I struggle to find the name of this particular plant. It's like brush like flowers, but it's not like a regular rabbit brush, but it's a whitish, very upright, vigorous looking. This is also my favorites of this area, carpet daisy, goldweed, and it's beautiful, and it's blooms 3 or 4 times because they recede from the first flowering continuously that way. This is a Russian thistle. Another name is tumbleweed. Tumbleweed I got to know only this year and it's congregated in this area here, and you can see everywhere. And I thought I was gonna see tumbling action, but only I saw like a couple of those only. Most of them stay put in this area still, and it's not like everywhere, of this particular nature trail area. It's very much limited in a certain area. In a certain area, there's a lot of them there, but it's not like unmanageable or anything. So this is unique. When you see them, you wonder what they are. Even you are not wildflower aficionado, you still wonder what they are, because it's very unique flowering and unique stems. It's like a prickly as well. So I'm glad that this is like a infamous tumbleweeds that some people get lots of them if you live near the wild area. I think the winter time they start to break the bottom of the stems and then tumble all over. And so yeah. And of course, this one coming from Russia and invaded United States in a very, very quickly manner, like 1890 or something like I don't know, something like that. Okay, this is the masked thistle. This is also import from Europe, and it's most common thistle here in the Colorado nature trail area. So it's already taking over. Masked thistle, Russian thistle, Russian olive, and all these things are very prevalent here. Cutleaf nightshade. This one you can see like a tomato-like small fruit. Still you can see in December, but this is like a deadly. You cannot eat them. Very poisonous, I would say. But it's all over the place here in a disturbed area, and it's hosting the daughter. This is the skeleton weed, which is kind of interesting to see. This area, almost I feel like allocated for the prairie dog, because most of the place where not much vegetation, there is this prairie dog town established, and I'm not sure they are eating the roots of the weeds or the stems or whatever. But wherever they are living, they have a colony. They don't have much vegetation. I thought it was interesting, and I think they're controlling that rather than they move to the area where not much vegetation. I think they controlling the vegetation so that they can keep this prairie dog look, the beautiful prairie dog town look. I think they want to keep it. But definitely everywhere this nature trail area in the Westminster, Colorado. I think Boulder also, there's everywhere, I think around this area, wherever the wild area was preserved, I think they find a way to have a colony. So yeah, this is December 3rd, 2021. Oh, this one is the Siberian elms. This is also noxious elm trees that came from Russia. And